Hello everyone, this is Scher talking. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be explaining Albert's instant Q strategy that can be used for farming. Well, as you can see here, he's using a skill called Victor's Blade, and Victor's Blade has a small chance of instant Q. Small can be enough if you do the correct stuff, like equipping the right equipment, using Albert in the correct positions and in the right formations, and you will be able to instant Q all waves of enemies, but only sometimes in the specific stages, but I'll be explaining it all in today's video. Okay, first of all, we need two different versions of Albert. The one that actually uses Victor's Blade 3 times in a row is this one that's called Bear the Light of Hope. This one has a passive called Power Charge 2 that gives you plus 2 BP on the start, so that means that he can use Victor's Blade 3 times in a row. Okay, but to get Victor's Blade, you need to at least acquire another version of Albert. And this other version of Albert is this one here called Reward of the Trials. This one has Victor Blade, but it doesn't have the passive that gives plus 2 BP. So first you acquire Rewards of the Trials, and then you inherit Victor's Blade into Bear the Light of Hope. But how do you do that? Click this sign here, the plus sign, just below the character, and you can click on Manage BP. Then you add Victor's Blade as your inheritance. You need to fully awaken the skill, then click Manage BP, increase Holy Rift to 13 or beyond, and then just get Heaven on Earth on the same coast as Victor's Blade, that being 6 BP. But how do you acquire these two different versions of Albert? Via Platinum Ticket Summon, and only that. Sometimes you have different Platinum Tickets with special events, like this one called the Dark Stars, but the normal standard Platinum Tickets is this one here on the top that you get by events, daily logins, also as rewards. You can see by clicking on Summon Details, Summon Rates, and then just scroll down till you find Albert's name. Like here, Bear the Light of Hope, and the next Albert will appear down below, Reward of the Trials. The good thing is that Platinum Tickets are free to get. But now, how do we build Albert? Well, there are some things that we need to understand before that. First of all, Albert is a physical damage dealer, but to instant Q, we need to rely on intelligence. So this sword called Phoenix Flame will be the best one to use. You just have to fully upgrade this to the max level. It will give you 11 points of intelligence, so giving your highest chance to instant Q with this sword. But where do you find this weapon? It's here on the first part of the story mode, episode 15.2.5, Tracing a Dark How. Here you will find Phoenix Flame. You just have to upgrade it to the max. Now about your equipment. Celestial Robe is the best mage equipment in the game right now. It gives 6 intelligence points. If you cannot get it, you can get the Stardust Robe that gives 4 points of intelligence. Let's talk about how to acquire them. Well, the Celestial Robe drops in cat digging mining caves. You need to use your mining cave maps and exchange here on the shop. I don't have it anymore because I already got it. You can click on details and you will be able to see it here. This is the icon of the Celestial Robe. It relies on RNG, the chances are pretty low. Eventually you will be able to get it. If you don't have that one, you can get the Stardust Robe by going to Forest of Mystery and purchasing it with your eggshell drops. Just go here, you can purchase one every month, get it, and you get plus 4 intelligence for your character. Now what about the best gear? First of all, we have Oxspring Yukata, but this one brings the same amount of intelligence as the SaGa Perfector t-shirt, 3 points. We also have another option with the Santa hat that gives plus 3 intelligence. All of them are limited. The only one that you can get easily right now is the SaGa Perfector t-shirt, and I'll explain how. Okay, go to the shop on the home menu, then you should go for exchange, and you need to find an option here called, let's see, equipment, metal, exchange, armor and gear. You can purchase past equipments here and you will find the SaGa Perfector t-shirt. Just purchase it, it's the best one. Now for the accessory slot, the best one right now is the Ring of the Mines, but this one was limited, so it will eventually reach the equipment shop, but in the meanwhile you can get this one here called Assassin's Belt. Doesn't matter which one you are using, you should bring a Holy Stone that increases intelligence as well, like this one I'm using, rank 10, gives plus 4 points for intelligence to increase it even further. Now let's talk about how you acquire Assassin's Belt. Just go to quests, click on events, then click on Tower, Divine Tower Darkened. Here you'll find stage number 10, 9, 6, or 3. They all drop the same thing, and you can just get your Assassin's Belt. It does not need to be Assassin's Belt Plus, because either version just gives plus 3 intelligence. Now that we have the equipment, are we ready yet? Sadly, no. We need to get Albert to level 50 first. You need to use your gold pieces to reach level 50. Sadly, he does not have such a high intelligence. Even on level 50, he stops on plus 40%. That means that he has a very low chance to instant kill enemies. Not all enemies will be instant killable if they have resistance or high will. Albert will fail. It's okay, we can also increase the chances by other means, but so far, you still need to get him to level 50. Not only that, but you also need to train your Victor Blade to level 99, because reaching level 99 increases the chance of instant killing your targets. And the best place to level up skills is the Seeker's Path event. If it's available when you are watching this video, that means that you can easily level up by running any stages here, just matches with your power level, and you get your rank 99 faster. That is required to just start using it on max potential. Now there's only one thing left, the right formation. Well, there's 2 formations that work now, with one more in the future. The first I'll talk about is Rainbow Rangers. This one increases intelligence by 50% on slot number 4. Here's where you place your Albert. But there's one problem. It increases agility by 50% on slot number 3. So you need to bring a very slow unit here so that it does not go before Albert. You can decrease the agility by equipment as well. Or bring an A or S style that already has lower agility. And there is another formation that works. This one is Anima String. This one may be easier to control the turn order since, well, it has 2 different slots with 50% intelligence that you can use your Albert in any of them, and there are 2 slots with 25% increase in agility. It's not 50, it's easier to control, but you need to fix 2 characters instead of 1. It depends on your preference, both work well. With the right formation you can start using the strategy, but those 2 formations need to be purchased. They are not acquirable in story mode. Well, let's talk about this now. So first of all, you need to unlock challenges that will give you the currency, called formation medals. The first step is to finish Battle with Evil Ogre. As soon as you finish Battle with Evil Ogre, you will unlock new challenges that will give you formation medals. Any of the stages here will give you some number, as you see by clicking here. Now, after clearing some number of challenges, you can purchase by going to the shop. Simply click here, the shop button, exchange, scroll down, go to formation exchange, and here you'll find Rainbow Rangers and Anima String. Okay, now we are finally ready. But how do you find a stage where Albert works? It will need some trial and error, but you just click on a stage, go for enemy info, check all enemies, see if they have some resistance to this status here. This is called unconsciousness. And if they don't have any resistance, it means that they can be instant killed easily. Not always by Albert, but if he has enough intelligence, he will be able to. Then second wave has 4 enemies, all of them have no resistance to instant kill. That is the same case as the third wave. So this is a stage that is tested and it works with Albert. In this channel we always talk about new stages that can be instant killable with Albert strategies, so you will know when we have a new one. So this works, okay? There are other ones, but this is the most recent by the time of this recording. One last tip, usually the stages that you can bring Albert are not the best ones to farm status cap. So, I recommend going with your Albert with the highest stage, either in an event, either in a story chapter. Increase your intelligence to the max in this last stage to get the highest intelligence possible, and then after that you bring your Albert back, in this case to stage 11.1.2 with his higher intelligence to not fail. You can do some other stuff to make it easier. Well, here we have 4 different characters in a Rainbow Rangers formation. I brought plenty of equipments that decrease agility so that they don't interfere as much. You just have to click on filter or sort, click on sort by agility, ascending order, confirm, and you see the best equipment that decreases agility. In the case of Hulk, I brought these equipments here, they decrease agility, and I just did the same thing for all characters, and that means that they will not interfere with the turn order. And don't forget to bring the one with the lowest agility in the agility slot if you are using Rainbow Rangers. And now we can finally run the stage again to see the strategy working. So here we are back to the farming stage. Victor's Blade will be able to kill all of them, because our Albert is maxed using the right equipment and everything will work fine. Also, the characters that I'm bringing here are pretty slow, and people usually use Albert to bring characters after training them on expedition, so they are still pretty weak, and Albert will help them reach closer status to current units, and then they start using them for damage. On the end of the fight, we get some status. It's pretty random, you know, but just keep farming, eventually you get them leveled up. Now the last topic is, how can you improve your instant kill chances? You can bring some different units that will help you out. The first of them being Orluge. Well, Orluge has a passive called Inhibitor 3, Agility and Will. He will debuff 10% of your enemy's agility and will. When you debuff will of your enemies, you increase your chances of instant killing, because instant kill attacks are based on your intelligence against the enemy's will. And by decreasing agility means that the enemies will have lower chance to attack first. So Orluge is the best one. Then the second can be Undine. Undine has this one called Will Inhibitor 2 that debuffs all enemies' will by 5%. So she's better used in an enemy stream formation in the back, because she's too fast to go in other slots. Another character here is Volcano, that has the same passive, Will Inhibitor 2, that reduces all enemies' will by 5%. Volcano is easy to get because you can get him from story mode as a drop, so he will help everyone. Then we have Kirlun's Mayor. This one is also free and you get it by Robin Cup. He has Spurn 4 will. The good thing about this is that it will reduce enemies' will by 20%. That's much more than other characters. But it's only against one target. So if you want to use your Albert against only one target, Mayor will help you. There's another character that I don't have. It's a version of Rock Bouquet that buffs everyone in the party intelligence by 10%. So she also helps out. You get more characters with similar passives in the future. So you either have to increase your intelligence or decrease the will of your enemy to increase your instant kill chances. So that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope it helps you understand the strategy a little more. If you want to help the channel, there are links in the description of the video. I hope to see you soon in the next one. Bye.